Hey guys, it's unbox time. We have the Batrocitus, a Batman Red Lantern variant of Atrocitus, and, well, it's time for our Build-A-Figure of Atrocitus himself from the Black Lantern wave. So guys, what do you say we get right on into this? Let's go! Okay guys, welcome back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Welcome back to the channel that is your home for tech, toys, and talk. And will always be the channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme, guys. So what do you say we get right on into this? Let's go. We're going to switch over to Overview. Now we have the Batrocitus, the Dark Knight's death metal. So he is part of that line. But I figured, hey, we're building Atrocitus. Why not do Batrocitus at the same time? So that's what we're going to do. So, first things first, let's actually build Batrocitus. Actually, you know what? We're going to cut this guy open. What do you say? Let's go. Okay, guys, so we got Batrocitus out of his box. Now, I like they actually give us fist accessories for him, so that's pretty cool. And we get a red lantern, which is more I can say for the Black Lantern wave. We only got one lantern out of that whole wave. But I'm liking the demonic kind of look. This almost reminds me of Batman from The Dark Knight, or from Batman Begins, when the fear toxin was taking over. And people were having nightmares about, they were having these nightmares visions, these fear-laden visions of Batman. I love the Batman S symbol right here. Just looks very, very nightmarish. No cape. You know, I'm loving it. Now let's take a look at his card. Of course, we got the obligatory card right here. And my camera's not wanting to focus, so I will just read it. As an evil amalgamation of Batman and Atrocitus from the Dark Universe, Batrocitus joined forces with the Batman Who Laughs team of Dark Knights in their attack on Earth Zero. After their victory, he was assigned to guard New Apocalypse, a hellish world where the majority of Earth's remaining superheroes are imprisoned. Planning to free superheroes, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Harley Quinn crash land on the planet, and Batrocitus and the Dark Knights go to investigate. There, they find the undead Jonah Hex. Right when the zombie gunslinger is detonating explosives, destroying them all. So, yeah, there we go. Very cool. I'm liking it. The only reason I got him was I thought he was a cool Batman variant, and that's why I picked him up. Of course, if you ever had a McFarlane figure, you know they have the toe bends. How well does he actually stand up? Let's play with the stand a little bit, see if we can get it. Again, I've been having some trouble with some of the figures. Okay, I might have to use another stand, which is going to annoy me slightly. But hey, it is what it is, guys. So we're going to use one of I've been picking up these stands through Amazon, actually. So we'll just bend that back a little bit. And we can get him standing upright. Now, his head does not have really any... You can look down, but you really can't look terribly up. But you can look straight forward. So that is a thing we could do right here, guys. He has his fists, and he has his clear lantern. So we can have it where he's holding his lantern. And that's probably how I'm going to pose him, at least for right now. He's got this open hand like, the world is mine. But there we go. Let's build Atrocitus now, okay? Just to show you guys, man, take a look. For comparison, Atrocitus' leg compared to Batrocitus. Yeah, he's a big boy. Now, how easy will this be? This is actually my first McFarlane Build-A-Figure. This is going to be interesting, Mr. Bond. I know There we go, pops in. I know some people said that they've had trouble with some of the Build-A-Figures in the past. I guess Bane was an infamous one. But this is my first McFarlane. And I felt the pop go in for the other leg, so let me see if I can get that in there. There we go. And this pops back out. Great. Let's see. Yeah, I might have to play around with that. Yep. We're going to play around with this. Let me see. Can we get the arms in without any difficulty? Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, I'm going to have to play around with this, guys. I will be right back. Okay, guys, took a few dozen, well, not a dozen, maybe 3 or 4 tries to get the legs to pop in just right, and they are popped in right there. We do have some movement, not much. Legs are pretty stiff, but they're also pretty high, too. So now we just need to get his armor, his pauldron up here, and see if we can pop his head on. Okay, this is going to peg in, but we'll see if we can get the head on there first. Yeah, head went on there pretty simple. We have some little ports here. If you guys can see that right there. We have some grooves that we just have to port into him right there. And there we go. We have Atrocitus with Batrocitus. And I think I'm going to use my taller... Oh, sorry about that. Tilted the camera. I'm going to try and use my taller flight stand to hold him up. I think that's going to be the best way to stabilize him. So he has one open hand and one closed fist. But there we are. We have Batrocitus. Would he stand on his own? I am sure he would. We can take 2 stands. Just for... I'm not going to do any kind of crazy posing on him. I just kind of just want him to stand for right now. So there we go. He stands pretty tall right there. Standing on his own, not on a flat table, but on a desk mat. And yeah, he is very badass. And of course, we can have it so that Batrocitus is his little minion. But there you guys go. Let's take a nice little look at that. I definitely... Oh! Batrocitus had a little too much to drink. We'll set him off to the side here. Right here. But I'm loving this. He's definitely a very badass figure. I love the kind of the black wash so we can see the lines going around his helmet right here. I kind of wish they would do that here too. But hey, if you're someone that is good with that, if you're good with doing your own applications, that's definitely something you can do yourself. I just think if you're going to do it on the head, you might as well have it washed everywhere else. At least that's where my head is at. No pun intended. I do love the Build-A-Figure. Because it's the Build-A-Figure, of course, we're not going to get like a bunch of accessories with it. But I think Batrocitus is a good companion piece with Atrocitus himself. And I can't wait to pose them with the rest of my Black Lantern wave. Even though they don't go with the Black Lanterns, I'm at least going to pose them with them for right now, guys. But guys, yeah, this is just a quick video, quick review of Batrocitus, which is not a bad figure. I mean, I would like maybe a bat accessory like a bat sword or a batarang, you know, something to go with him. I mean, they did give us the extra hand, so the closed fist that is, but they also gave us the lantern here. The Red Lantern looks pretty good. It's not bad. It could be worse. I've seen worse. You know, we can have it, again, we can have it so that he's holding the lantern. Like he's summoning his rage power from the lantern. But I'm digging this. Is DC McFarlane, or should I say, is McFarlane Toys Build-A-Figures better than Marvel Legends? I've only done one Marvel Build-A-Figure, and that was the Watcher, and he was a bit of a poor experience. to say the least. Was Atrocitus any better? Well, arguments can be made. He's definitely more stable, and I don't have to worry about the top of him falling off. And we'll see what happens with my next two Build-A-Figures. I have Marvel Legends Build-A-Figures that are already in the pipeline, guys. That's right. I have some Build-A-Figures already in the pipeline. They are here. I just have to unbox them. And we'll be building Khonshu from everyone's favorite Moon Knight. You guys can see the books right there, or should I say the boxes right there. And we also have the What If Ultron. So yeah, we got those as Build-A-Figures. I have the complete sets. I can't wait to unbox them and put them together. But guys, what do you think about this? I think this is pretty cool. The Batrocitus, he's just kind of a throwaway, but I'm like, you know what? I just had to get him. He was on sale on Amazon, so I grabbed him. As far as the Build-A-Figure, this was part of the Black Lantern wave that I actually picked up last summer at Steel City Con. The dealer that I got him through, or that I got the set through, he was doing a deal. I think it was something like buy 5 get 1 free or something to that extent. So yeah, I got a deal. I got a whole wave that was there, and it was a no-brainer because I wanted these undead Lantern figures. So yeah, it worked out tremendously. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give Batrocitus, I'll give him about we'll give him an 8. He's not really that posable. His joints, I mean, he is posable, but he feels like he's lacking in accessories. Unfortunately, that's the case with a lot of figures nowadays. As far as Batrocitus, he's not exactly the easiest or the quickest assembly, but at least he doesn't fall apart very easily, at least not yet. There's not going to be a whole lot of posing that I can really do with him. I mean, yes, he has his torso move, and yes, we can do a little bit of movement here if we wanted to. We can do some raising, but then when you raise his arm, you're going to be causing his little pauldron here to pop out of its peg. So there is that. I mean, there's going to be some trading off here. As far as like bending his legs, yes, he can bend his legs, but then also we run the risk of this leg joint popping out here because it is a Build-A-Figure. So it's going to be, it's going to be interesting to see how are we going to display him. I mean, he's very tall and menacing as it is. I mean, we could have it like this. Now, unfortunately, okay, again, this is something that McFarlane does on a lot of their figures. You can see the molding where the ring is, but there's no actual, you can't really see the ring all that much. I get that it is a red lantern ring, so it's not that noticeable. So I just wish there was a way maybe give it a little bit of a darker red, so we can make that red distinguish and pop, make it more noticeable than the rest of his red hand and his red armor, something to kind of give it a little bit of distinguishment or distinguish. Yeah, I can't talk straight today, guys, but you get what I'm saying. I want it to be noticeable, just like on Batrocitus. We have the same thing right here. We can see the ring itself, but I mean, look at this. Unless I'm pointing it out, you guys probably aren't really going to notice it right there. So, yeah, those are the only things that are the negatives on here. But all in all, I think they're very solid figures, and I'm glad I have them in my collection now. And Batman just fell down again. Come on, get up. Stop drinking so much, man. Dude, I know it's the weekend, but chill. But guys, I definitely like these. These are definitely in the collection. Am I over the moon? No. I'll be perfectly honest. I'm not over the moon. They could be a little bit better. But you know what? What figure is 100% perfect? You tell me what figure is going to be deemed 100% perfect by everyone out there in the fandom? I'm waiting. It's not going to happen. I know. There are figures that get pretty damn close. Okay? Zombie Cap from Marvel Legends is still one of my favorites over the past 2 years. There are a few others like Dark Flash and a few others that I'm really digging. But again, there's other times when the accessories could be a little bit better. They really could. Like the shield for Zombie Cap. I would love to kind of have more of a metal finish on that. And, for those who have the skills, you can really do that and make it look amazing. I'm not quite there yet. Okay? So, guys, I want to thank you guys for checking out the video. If you liked this video, give me that thumbs up. If you didn't, give me that thumbs down. Let me know in the comment section below. Set the record straight on me. Put me on notice. Please do, by all means. And, guys, If there's anything you want me to check out, if there's any lines or any figures or anything you want me to do a review of or to look into, always hit me up on my socials. Right there below, you got Daves_Dimension on Instagram. You can always message me there or email me at davesdimension78@gmail.com. You can also hit me up on, if you want to do a little game stream with me, we have our PlayStation ID, Daves_Dimension. If you have trouble adding me, just message me on Instagram and we'll take care of the rest there. And also, if you feel so inclined that you want to help out the channel, we have our Cash App link right there, $Davesdimension. You don't have to donate, but if you want to spare $1 or $2, we greatly appreciate it. But guys, until next time, I just want to thank you guys for supporting the channel. We are on the road to 100, or 100. We're on the road to 1,000 right now. We're literally less than 40 away from hitting that amazing goal, but then we'll have to hit our watch hours. It's something I never thought we would be approaching, but here we are, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. But guys, I just want to thank you for supporting the channel for almost the past 3 years. In March, it'll be 3 years. We have a lot coming through the pipeline. We have all these unboxings to do. We have our HasLab Proton Pack, which we'll be doing a few upgrades very soon. And also, guys, there's the Stream for the Cure, which helps benefit Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute. It was a charity cancer stream that we did last year. We're going to be doing it again this year. I'm hoping we can reach the heights that we did last year. Last year we raised just over $1,300. I'm hoping we can get close to that or meet that. It'd be great. But every dollar, every nickel, every dime we will be raising through that goes directly towards Roswell Park for cancer research and development and implementation of new cancer treatments out there to help battle cancer, guys. More details on that in the future. And guys, as always, I just want to thank you for hanging out with me, being a part of this chat, being a part of this video, any game streams we're going to be doing, any live streams we're going to be doing. And as always, guys, you know what I say every single time. Keep on busting, and I'm always going to catch you on the flip side. Take care, guys.